to explain this, Mr. Taffin, but it's been months now. I'm at my wit's end. I'm going to be chairman of the Rotary this year. I can't have any violence, any trouble.
But you do want your money, don't you?
My suppliers are threatening to cut me off. I must have it.
Just write down who owes you the money, how long for, and the name and address.
Sorry, sir, but we're closed.
The door's open.
Restaurant is closed.
Maybe, but I'm here on business. To see Mr. Malley.
Who wants it?
You're a very naughty boy, Mr. Malley. If you owe Mr. Shaw, your butcher, what is it? £3,700.
What's it to you?
Well, I'm here to clear the debt up.
Wait a minute, I know who you are. Eric?
What's going on?
This joker here is threatening me.
No, I haven't threatened anybody.
This is a family business.
Oh.
We're all brothers. We stick together, back each other up. Know what I mean?
Sure.
Out.
Now, listen, hang on, just a sec. I'm sure we can come to some kind of arrangement. I'm very sorry, gentlemen. You're making me very nervous, that's all. Gentlemen, wouldn't it be a lot simpler to pay Mr. Shaw's bill, huh?
We haven't got any money.
Right. I thought you might say that. Here you go. It's a receipt for that car of yours outside.
I'm selling that car for $3.5 grand.
Oh, yes, you are. Until Mr. Shaw gets that money, sign. Come on. I'll keep the car until he gets paid. The keys. That's a good boy. There you go. There you go. Right.
Mark, someone's been called in looking for you, so back in later.
Oh,
Hi, Mark. How you doing?
there's a robe in the car park out the back. You wouldn't put it in your garage for a couple of days, would you?
Sure. Are you going to the match?
Trying to. Yep. I got it.
Speaking. The pool hall. How much do you owe? 2,850. I'll collect it tonight. Okay, don't worry.
Good job, Maeve. Good job. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Here you go. Got you some fresh fruit. Any chance of a cup of tea?
There were 3 young lads looking for you. I asked them to wait out there.
I see.
Away from that cheeky thing.
Very good. Very good. You wouldn't mind bringing the tea out to me, would you?
Kev.
You sure this is the right place?
He leave all this stuff lying around. Anybody could take it.
Yeah. Well, who's got the nerve?
I don't think there's anything there belonging to you. You'd be welcome to borrow 1 or 2 of the books if you like. Some of them are hard to come by. What is it you want?
We need some help.
We're in a rock group.
We spent all our savings to buy a van, to take the gear to gigs. The first night we used it, it broke down.
The engine's banjaxed. It'll cost more to fix it than what we paid for it.
The bloke we bought it from won't change it or fix it either.
I see. So what do you expect me to do?
Well, we thought you might see him for us.
You're big lads. You should be able to take care of this situation yourselves.
Yeah, we tried. But he's got a couple of heavies working for him.
We got nowhere.
We'll pay you.
You wouldn't be able to afford me.
Come on, lads.
Wait a minute. I won't help you, but I'll tell you what to do.
We heard your insurance might not be fully up to date.
Piss off, Sonny.
Careful. You might start a fire.
I'll settle this, Dave.
You want to guard this place 24 hours a day, are you?
Easy. You want your motor fixed, is that it?
No. We want what we paid for. A van that works.
Don't be nice to me for a change.
Les, stop it and go play with yourself. I swear you won't go blind.
Come on, love, you're mad for me, and you know it.
I'm working for you, that's all.
Oh, never mind that. Concentrate on the bus. You've got to learn to play your cards right, Dom. Yeah, what is it, Dave? Well, who is he?
He's a collector.
Get Harry. See if Frank's still here. Biff, 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 biff. Scotch for Harry, love.
Thanks. What does he want?
Quiet game of snooker.
Frank will be down.
Right. Dog, drink for Dave.
Same again, love. Someone's done a very nice job for you. About 2 850s worth, I'd say.
You've got some bloody nerve, mate. No sense, but bloody nerve.
Pass this over to my friend, would you?
Games, eh?
If I were you, I'd take my hand off him. He's a very unpredictable sort of fella.
Now look, Taffin, or whatever your fucking name is, out.
Taffin.
Fuck it. I don't. No. Jesus Christ. My hand. No. For Christ's sake.
I believe I mentioned the sum.
I don't have that sort of money. All right. Dave, the box.
Okay. Give it to my mate over there. $2,850. There. That didn't hurt a bit, did it?
Hey, wait a minute. I need a lift. Okay?
Sure.
Aren't you coming in?
I'd like to, but I've got some business to do that's going to take an hour or so. I'd hate to wake you up.
No need.
Yourself?
Okay. Mo, this is Charlotte, my brother Morris.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. There's a few fresh mackerel there.
Good. Can you give them to Mum? Sure. I've got to tie up here and do a few things.
It's okay.
Mr. Taffin.
Good morning.
You didn't have to come here. I would have come round to your place.
You said you needed the money desperately. Now, here it is. Minus my 20%.
I didn't mean... I am desperate. It's just that I depend on other people for my living. And if my customers...
Mr. Flaherty, it seems to me that cowardice is a terrible price to pay for respectability. Next time, collect it yourself.
What do you think?
I think our team's going to win.
Mark, you know what I mean.
Well, if you mean what am I going to do about this, the answer's nothing.
Come on there!
Did you show Mark that piece in the paper?
He wasn't interested. Can't you have a word with him, Ma?
I cannot. Your brother is big enough to make his own decisions, even when they are wrong.
Would you all mind not talking about me as if I wasn't here? If people want me to do something for them, let them ask.
Fat chance of that.
She's right.
Then they can bloody well go.
Language.
Mark, if the people in the town are too suspicious or too scared to ask you for your help publicly, then don't you see that if you offer it to them, they won't feel that way about you anymore? Whether they know it or not, they need you. On their own, they got no chance.
I heard you, Mo.
Mr. Gibson, isn't it? Yeah. That's Councillor Gibson? Who might you be? The name's Taffin, Mark Taffin. I'd like a word with you. Well, I hardly think this is the time or the... Do you mind taking your hand off my arm? Certainly, Councillor. No pressure. I'm very glad to hear that. Well, we can't talk here now, can we? I've got a solution. All I need is your support. Outside.
A solution to what, might I ask?
Give us a walking stick and I'll show you. The road. Railings Meadow. And the sports field. And this is where you're planning to build.
Now, wait a minute. Who said anything about
Now, it's
build?
none of my business, Mr. Gibson, what you or anybody else builds on that land. But whatever it is, you're going to need access to the road, right? And that means either cutting through the sports field here or Grayling's Meadow alongside. Now, it would seem a great pity to tear up the town's sports field when you have this field sitting right beside it. There's precious few amenities besides the sports field and Father Donohue's sermon in this town.
There's one thing you're overlooking, Mr. Taffin. That is that we don't know who owns Grayling's Meadow.
Oh, that is impossible.
We've tried everything. It disappears. Somewhere between Liechtenstein and the Cayman Islands. Huh? And we can hardly go slapping a compulsory purchase order on someone we can't put a name on, can we now? Huh? The sports field, on the other hand, regrettable, I'll grant you that. But the title provides no legal complications.
But I know who owns the meadow.
You do? Can you prove it? Legally?
I'll be in touch, Councillor.
This reminds me of a loft I once stayed in New York.
Yeah?
Ever been to New York, Taffin?
I haven't.
Paris?
Uh-uh.
London?
Yeah. But we're not going through the whole atlas, are we?
No. But I just wonder what a man like you is doing in a place like this.
Oh, well, what's a girl like you doing in a place like this?
That's easy. I met this guy in a plane coming back from Oslo.
Ah, Oslo. That's another place I haven't been to.
Yeah? I'll tell you why I went there later. He was a pilot. Anyway, we decided to have a holiday together, driving around Ireland. But things didn't work out between us. We had to fight. He jumped into the car and drove off with most of my stuff. And Les from the snooker hall saw the whole thing, offered me a job. I was broke, so I took it.
Ah. Cemeteries are full of girls who took it because they were broke. Cemeteries and marriages.
Now, what's your story?
My story. Well, this is my hometown. I don't need a story. I was born here. I went to school here. I like it here. There's work, good booze, and every now and then a beautiful girl drops in from Oslo. Come here.
Henderson! Mr. Henderson! Hello! Whoever you are! It's Mark Taffin, Mr. Henderson! This is your lucky day, Mr. Henderson. I've come to offer to buy Grayling's Meadow on behalf of the council. It's nothing to do with me. Oh, come on now, Mr. Henderson. I was born here. Everyone knows you own that piece of land.
Everyone knows there's God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, too. But you prove it, my lad.
Listen, this is just business, Mr. Henderson. No.
You're late.
How did you get up here?
I walked. Looney Henderson doesn't drive. You told me nobody could find out about the ownership of Grayling's Meadow. You said you'd fixed it.
You still think I have? Just keep your nerve. If anybody traces it to you, the council will have to buy the meadow instead of the sports field.
Well, as long as the price is right, what's the difference? I don't care who I sell to.
That's the whole point. We can get 10 times the price for it as building land.
60-40?
Yes, yes. Just a couple of more weeks. And you'll get an offer from the Cayman Island Company that you can retire on.
The next thing he knew was flat on his backside.
Tom, why haven't you introduced me to Mark before?
Mr. Taffin, this is very unexpected.
I told you I'd call back. Anyway, to finish the story, this fella says, what would you be wanting with the three of them? And my friend says, ask your wife.
Valerie, could I ask you to excuse us a moment?
If you're going to be boring and talk about business, of course, I'll be in the kitchen. Perhaps you'll stay for lunch, Mark.
That's very kind of you, Mrs. Gibson. Very kind indeed.
So, Mr. Taffin, what's so urgent that you need to see me here?
The name of the man who owns Grayling's Meadow is Henderson. But you know that, Mr. Gibson, already, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. So, you have a photograph of me talking to a man called Henderson. I don't see what that proves.
Proof is for judges in good whiskey, Mr. Gibson. There are other kinds of evidence.
You may find that harder than you think, my friend.
What I think, my friend, is that you should tell old man Henderson whatever deal you've cooked up between yourselves is off.
On just what authority are you speaking to me, Mr. Taffin? Why should I take any notice of you at all?
Because of the photograph, of course.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, not that one. This one. Very pretty, isn't she? Oh, yes. Athletic, too. Hardly any older than that young daughter of yours away at that expensive boarding school I've been hearing about. Tell Valerie I can't stay for lunch. Another time, perhaps. Cheerio.
Mr. Henderson, be reasonable. This is no way to do business. You get off my land and stay off, you dirty fucker. I only want to talk to you, Mr. Henderson. Well, I don't want to talk to you. All right, I give in. You're a harder man than me.
While I have your attention now, Mr. Henderson.
I'll blow your brains out
Now,
of you still there when I come on.
Calm down now, Mr.
Oh,
Henderson.
think I
There's
won't.
no need to get excited. It's very bad for a man your age. Now that your deal with Gibson's off, Out of the goodness of your heart, I want you to contact the council and tell them that you own Grayling's Meadow and that you'll sell it to them at the best price they can afford. Have you got that now?
Out of the goodness of my heart! Are you threatening me, you bastard?
Of course I'm threatening you, silly old sod. Has it just sunk in? Dear God, I must be slipping.
Right.
Be more careful about what you eat. That and a few other things, too.
You're dead, Taffin. I warned you, didn't I? You're dead.
Not today, I don't think. Tomorrow by 12. I want to hear that you've been to the council offices, or I'll be back. And I won't be selling subscriptions for Reader's Digest either.
It's on the house, Smoke. And drinks for your brother tonight, and every other night. Courtesy of these good people here.
It's official. Henderson is selling Grayling's Meadow to the council. The sports field is safe.
My dear Tom, I do sympathize. You lost a nice little profit, but I really couldn't afford a public row at this stage. These were only the pickings. The gravy train hasn't even left the station yet. Come and have a look at the revised model. Hello, Tom.
Alan.
Impressive, eh?
Say.
You have everything you need, gentlemen.
Yes, thank you, Tom. Now, we've had to leave the sports field alone, so we put the access road through the meadow instead. We shall have to spread this part of the plant a little further to the west, and it's no problem.
Provided some other smart aleck doesn't fancy his chances as a tribune of the people.
The reason that I've invited you all here today, gentlemen, is to meet my associate in this enterprise. My associate, and from now on, yours. Charles, welcome. Hello, how do you do? Do come in. Come along in and you haven't met my wife, Jack. Charles, how do you do? Councillor Haas. Charles. You know Councillor Gibson, of course. And from the Planning Committee, Councillor Wright. Charles Crawley.
It was hardly worth driving up for.
It's always worth driving up. When little people are on the take, they need to feel respected.
Thinking of what we're going to do with the money.
Never having to do this again.
Be lovely, won't it?
absence of any further questions, I now propose that we take a vote.
Excuse me. Excuse me. There has been no public debate on this proposed chemical factory.
Will you please be quiet, Mr. O'Rourke?
I am a ratepayer and a citizen. I have a right to be heard.
No one has a right to create a disturbance at a council meeting.
Asking a question is not creating a disturbance.
Your questions have been answered.
My question, like all my questions, has been deliberately evaded by your committee.
You leave me no alternative. Remove him, please.
You may silence me now, but you will not silence the voice of public opinion. The people of this town will not keep quiet while a bunch of gutless, greedy men who are supposed to be looking after their interests destroy the environment for profit.
Excuse me.
Just to chat, Mr. O'Rourke.
But get out of my way.
Not until I have said what I am here to say. And you had better listen to. Or I will make you shit. Good and hard.
Ah, I know why you're here.
Yes, well, if you do, you know I'm here for work, Mr. O'Rourke. Just work. Me and my friends. And we don't like anybody interfering with our work, you understand?
Union man, are you?
Oh, we don't need unions, Mr. O'Rourke. We take care of our own problems. Are you hearing me? I said, are you hearing me?
Yes, I hear you.
Good. Good.
Mr. O'Rourke.
Well, more or less what I expected. Morality and the political dilemma. Still entranced by the same old intellectual baubles, I see.
And you'd still sooner bend the knee than stretch the mind.
Well, it's certainly the library of a man still looking for the truth.
Isn't that a lifelong search?
No. Not if you have the good fortune to discover a simple faith.
Still looking.
Grace is there, Mark. Like soft falling rain.
Those rigid ideas that you used to teach us.
Rigid? Now, there's a word we might debate.
But would we say anything new?
Probably not. You know, while the rest of them are writing down everything we told them, you just kept on asking questions. Did you dislike us so much?
I liked you. I listened. I tried. They were all well-meaning men. Well, all except Father James.
Poor Father James. They sent him off to some very remote mission, you know. He was said to be doing wonders, bringing the Lord's word to the people of Gambia. And you, Mark, even when you left, it was commonly agreed that you would do something useful with your life.
Yes, well, the people of Gambia will survive without my services.
I'm sorry.
They'll never know what they missed.
How about you?
I'm doing what I can, you know.
You know better than what you're doing.
I hear they retired you last year. Did you put them in danger of some real ideas?
I take seminars twice a week still. Seminal seminars for seminarians. Now, the college nowadays encourages more instruction from people outside the priesthood.
They might even get round to having someone like me give a class or two on the real world.
I wonder, are you qualified for that? Mark, I need your help. I'm trying to organize a committee to fight the building of that industrial monstrosity next to the sports field.
Town needs jobs.
But not from a chemical factory that's likely to poison a lot of us.
Chemical factory, is that what it is?
The committee is trying to raise funds to oppose the building.
And you want a contribution from me, is that it?
It's not going to be settled by civilized debate.
Oh, what is?
There's far too much money at stake. It's got rough already, and it'll get rougher. Now, whatever I may think about your life now, Mark, you've got the skills that we need.
Look, I've done my bit. If these people own that piece of property and it's all neat and legal, then it's their business. They've got planning permission, environmental rights.
These are vicious, greedy, corrupt men we're dealing with.
Pray for them.
We need everyone we can get on our side.
I can't change the world that we live in.
And what's the point in life if we don't try to do just that? I thought the only thing that you and I disagreed about was how to do it. Excuse me. Now, I have seen the effect of this type of chemical plant before. I've seen the effect it has on the environment. The trees are defoliated, the grass doesn't grow, shrubs turn yellow and die. Now, if that is the sort of effect these fumes have on plants, what about the effect on your children? What about the effect on you? Now, you will be given printed fact sheets, which I want you to hand out when we get to the square. I want you to tell people what's happening. I want you to explain to them the horrors that this type of chemical plant can bring to our community.
There seems to be a bit of a problem, and the Colonel and Tony have gone to sort it out.
Excuse me. Do you mind removing your car?
Hey, just a minute.
What? You're blocking the way.
Yeah, in a minute.
Now, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry I'm being interrupted.
I said I'd be done in a minute.
Now, look here. These people are lawfully gathered to proceed on a peaceable march of protest.
And you listen to me, you stupid old fart. If you interrupt me once more about that... What the...
So you're the Joker. I think you need a change of scenery. God knows we do.
Not till I'm finished here.
No, you're finished here. You're just too thick to know it. I'd shift that if I was you.
Hey! Hey, guard, hey, listen. No, listen, take it easy, guard, it's no problem.
Is this your car, sir?
Guard, I didn't leave it.
Can I see your license?
He's down the back if you want to see him.
Mr. Taffin! Thanks for sorting out that spot of bother today.
I haven't agreed to help. I was just passing.
What?
I said I haven't agreed to help. I was just passing.
Shall we stop for Chinese on the way home?
Sure.
You know, you're a pushover, Taffin.
Me? A pushover?
For a girl who knows where to push.
You're very bold.
See there.
That's enough!
Right.
You know, you're meant to be taking things easy.
That's exactly the way I was planning it.
You know, I don't get it. A man like you doing what you do.
Judge not, lest you be judged.
I'm not.
Then what does that mean? A man like me.
Educated and evasive.
Education is a process, not a result.
See what I mean? What do they teach you in that seminary?
That priests don't change things. Only people do.
Whatever demons you found there are still after you. You're hiding away here. That's all it is. You should be out somewhere doing something for yourself.
Don't lecture me, Charlotte. We're not that far down the road yet.
No, we're not, are we?
thought you were asleep.
How are you feeling?
On a good day.
Bloody awful. Oh. Look, I've got to go to the doctor. I'll see you later, okay?
Thanks for the beer.
Okay.
Mark, you're not thinking of getting involved in all this again, are you? They're too big. There's too many of them.
Hi, Mo. How's the patient?
I'm trying to persuade him to let it go.
Let what go?
The whole thing. The chemical plant. It'll happen again. And they can send more and more thugs down here.
I know you're right, but he won't listen.
It's like talking to a brick wall.
What the hell do you know?
What is this, some crappy macho prerogative? A topic women can't discuss?
What goes on in this town is none of your business.
As long as I'm living here, it is.
Then maybe you shouldn't be living here!
Well, that's easily fixed. I've been straight with you, Taffin. I only wish you'd had the guts to be straight with me. I don't think I'm the sort of company you've been eating anymore.
Charlotte,
It's okay, Mo. I had a life before I met this guy. I'll have a life without him. I'll pick up the rest of my stuff later. It's time you owned up.
You should have told her you were sorry.
Afternoon, lads. Huh? How's it going?
Morning to you, Squire.
Too good for us, huh, Michael? Huh?
Yeah.
Add 3 pints there, please, landlord.
3 pints there, please, Maeve.
What do I owe you?
£3.96.
That's a bit much. I tell you what, Grandad, I'll make you an offer.
That'll be £3.96, please, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, get that now, will you? Gentlemen.
Well, pay the man, Seamus. Wouldn't do to upset the management now, would it?
Yeah, you're right. I think they don't like us around here. Considering what they did to our nice little billboard.
So you heard about that then, did you?
Oh, no.
No, I just thought you looked interested.
No, not at all.
When I say you were...
Look, I'm too old to be afraid of you. You're only wasting your time.
Big hero, huh? Let me tell you something, old man.
One moment, please, gentlemen. I can have the police around here in 2 minutes. And I will.
All right. No trouble. None at all, huh? Come on, lads. Don't want any misunderstandings now, do we? Let's keep ourselves to ourselves, huh? Sergeant. Oh, girls, come on, what's the hurry, huh? It's the wrong aftershave again.
Well, I thought that was going to turn nasty in there for a minute.
Liam only just got us out of it.
Didn't he just?
Well, looks like standing room only, lads, huh? Oh, don't let me rush you, gentlemen. We can wait.
Excuse me, please.
Nice manners, hasn't he?
Lovely. Now, look, we've had enough of this.
Listen, I've already asked you nicely. Who did it last night?
I haven't had me piss yet. Can't do it with these three buggers anyway.
Oh, don't worry, me old son. They won't bother you.
Ah, that's better.
Wait a minute, you can't do that.
You can't do what?
Leave it, Mo.
You heard me. You're just a bunch of thugs, and we don't like your sort around here.
You're that bastard Taffin's brother.
So what if I am?
He's not, is he?
Okay, yes, we need employment. Of course we need employment. But people don't realize what's going on. That monstrosity will be sitting up there. The people of this town still don't know how they've been duped. And those of us who tried to tell them have been silenced. Look what they did to you, Taffin. You know what's going to happen when people finally wake up? They're going to find that they have a stinking, poisonous factory on the edge of town, turning their air into unbreathable gas, cramming their streets with juggernauts that at the touch of a match will go up like an inferno. But by then, it'll be too late.
What makes you think it's not too late now?
Well, the thing isn't built yet.
But it's all approved, legally.
But that was a legal farce, and you know it.
Many a martyr's died because of a legal farce.
We want you to stop the building. Get rid of them.
You don't know what you're asking me to do.
We don't care how it's done. No questions asked. We're prepared to pay.
Is that what you're asking me to? No questions. Say it, damn you!
Yes. It's the only way, Mark.
So after all these years, the end finally justifies the means, is that it?
We're asking you for help, Mark.
My help has consequences. Will you live with those?
No killing, for God's sake.
Oh, no killing. Right. So what will square with your conscience? A little arm twisting? Yes? A knee in the groin? All right. A broken nose? If I must. But it grows, doesn't it? Ruptured spleen, torn arteries, razor cuts.
All right, that's enough. If it's me you want, deal with me. I'll take responsibility for my decisions. But don't take it out on these people. They've come to you for help, Mark. That's all they've asked. Help.
All right. All right, I'll help. On one condition. When you turn against me, as you surely will, you remember, I am only your weapon.
I don't think there's going to be any more trouble now, Charles. Their protest has been lodged. Their positions made clear. They were ignored. That's democracy.
Well, I hope you're right. That Taffin worries me.
He's had a warning. He was lucky. Next time, he won't be.
I don't think any further violence is necessary. After all, we don't want to get involved with the police, do we?
You let me worry about that. I have some good friends in the force. I organized a little Christmas party for them this year. Middle of July it was. Las Vegas. They had a wonderful time. They couldn't thank me enough. They will.
Just you behave yourself, or I'll tell your wife you're in here today. Well, there's a picture for the family album.
Hello, Charlotte.
I didn't have you down as an admirer of the ballet.
My cultural tastes are wide.
And look,
Can we talk?
don't you want to watch the show?
Is it good?
Very artistic.
Probably go right over my head.
I was wrong the other night. I want you to come. I'm sorry. I really am.
Well, I...
Huh? Can we try again?
I don't know. It's not that easy.
Okay, gentlemen and gentlemen. I know I'm only joking. If you were gentlemen, you wouldn't be here. But it's showtime. So let's have a warm hand, and I know you'd love to give a warm hand to the lovely Lola! Okay, right? You recovered from her? Lola, you won't forget her. Hey, you know, I was talking to Lola in the dressing room inside there. You know, I asked her, do you sleep with men? She said to me, that's my business. I said, oh, good, a professional. You know what she is? She's a nymphomaniac. She told me this, but you know what a nymphomaniac is, boys, don't you? It's a girl who can trip a guy and be under him before he hits the ground.
A cigarette?
What?
All right. Light it. Now walk.
Oh, Jesus! Put that out, you crazy bastard! They poured petrol all over me! Jesus! Move me!
word with you.
I'm a busy man. You best make an appointment. Now! That's your motor over there? Yeah, I thought so.
You and me. Stand very still, my friend. And I'll tell you just how fair I'm going to be. There's two of us. And one of these. We'll share it.
When you've had a wash, there's some rubbish up there for you to take home.
What are you going to do?
I'm not kidding myself that I can punch my way through them. I'll always have 3 men to every one of mine. Besides, that's not my way.
So what is your way?
If you give someone the choice and make him believe it, that he can either pay his debts or lose a finger, he'll make the rational decision.
But not this time.
I don't know. This time I'm not dealing with rational people. They're psychopaths.
You can't take them on, Mark. Not by yourself. Not all of them.
No.
Leave it be.
No.
Please.
This is far more powerful than this. Well, at least it used to be. Have you forgiven me yet?
I thought it needed penance to qualify for true forgiveness.
Is that what you want?
No, of course not. It takes two to make a fight. I should have known not to put pressure on someone like you.
You're doing it again, damn it. Somebody like me.
I overheard you and O'Rourke that night he came to see you. He was right. I was right. You should be out there in the world doing something. The seminary was over long ago.
What is it about me that makes you and O'Rourke so damn scratchy?
Everything you don't do, but could do.
But dear God, you're both pestering me now.
It's not the only thing we have in common, O'Rourke and me. He cares about you, Taffin. He loves you too, in his own way. Don't you know that?
I don't know what he would have done.
We'd better get in touch with the police.
Yes. Right. Oh, I feel safe now. So safe.
Oh.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
He's trying to rape me.
Come on. I'm not going anywhere. Come on. My God. It's an absolute nightmare. You do believe me, don't you, darling?
Yes, of course. I'll fix something to eat. Why don't you have a drink?
Good idea. Yes?
Mr. Martin, are you there?
Who is this?
My name is Taffin. I believe you know who I am.
I've got nothing to say to you, Taffin.
I'm sorry you feel like that, Mr. Martin. Perhaps you should give yourself a little time to unwind. Pour yourself a drink.
If I hear another squeak out of you, Taffin, I shall have to take steps.
Mr. Martin, are you there?
Take the drink, Mr. Martin. I think you need it. Come. Sit down. No need to stand on ceremony.
Get out of here, Taffin, before I call the police.
Ah. Haven't you had enough of the police for one day?
What do you want?
I heard what happened today. I thought I'd just stop by to offer my sympathies. See if there was anything I could do to help. After all, nobody's above temptation. It's only human nature now to kind of...
Help? What can you do to help me?
Now. That's where you might be pleasantly surprised, Mr. Martin. If only you and I could just, get together, as it were.
Yeah?
Mr. Martin on the phone for you, sir.
Put him on.
I don't like this any more than you're going to. We've got to stop the building.
Bit late in the day, isn't it?
Yes, I know. I understand all that. There's nothing I can do about it. I've just signed a confession which would put you and me behind bars for a long time if it ever got out.
All right, Gerald, all right. If you've got a problem, I respect that. I mean, we're all in this to help each other. Isn't that right? And if you want work to stop tomorrow, then so it shall. And we'll see where we go from there.
Just as soon as I'm sure you're not even thinking about double-crossing me, I'll see what can be done about your other little problem.
We can't risk it. Not with Sprawley, either of us.
Just think of your wife and those two boys away at boarding school. A breath of scandal would blow a nasty cold wind through their sheltered lives now, wouldn't it?
You don't know the sort of man we're up against.
I think I do. If I were you, I'd think about having a holiday very soon indeed. You look like a man who needs a break. Preferably not bones.
He did it. And quite frankly, I don't care. I mean, the important thing is it's over.
Right.
Give another pint to his brother up there, Lee.
Oh, yeah. Did you agree on any sort of price?
Money wasn't mentioned.
We've got to pay him something. It's his living, this kind of work.
I think I've got the answer.
Usual place. You've lost weight.
What are the details?
What is it?
You've won, for heaven's sake. The building stopped.
I wish it was that easy.
What do you mean?
Martin was right. Sprawley isn't going to leave it there. He's got another move in him. I just wish I knew what it was going to be.
What's that?
More pressure over here, lad. Keep that hole from the seat of the fire. Check it out. Come on.
Right, sir.
Another ladder here, please. Another ladder. Stretcher ready, lad.
Hey, back there now, Con. Back now.
Keep those hoses steady.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's far enough now.
They say more pressure here, more pressure here!
What's he doing here? Some sort of handiwork?
They think I did this.
As quick as you can, lads.
He told us we'd regret it. He told us. God in heaven, Liam, are we responsible for this?
Well, how was it? Oh, they got no proof. Not a thing. Well, they're damn sure I did it, just like everyone else. Come on, let's go.
Passengers are requested not to leave their baggage unattended at any time. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Taffin. I'm going to need the space. Do some expanding. I can't let you use it anymore.
Look here, you can't
Forget
do
it,
that
Mo.
sort of
Forget
thing.
it, forget it. Look, Mo, Ed, I'd rather be on my own for a bit. Do you mind?
Sure, Mark.
See you
Whatever.
later, okay? I'll see you later, okay.
That's all the money from the collection boxes. It's his by right. So give it to him, will you? Oh, and do me a favor, Mo. Ask him not to come here anymore, because he won't get served if he does.
Yes?
I need one more service, Deacon.
Yeah.
Insurance against any more trouble.
Make me an offer.
4 times the last payment.
Okay.
Why? You're running away.
I wouldn't say that.
I know you're not doing it because you're scared, so tell me why.
What's the difference?
Don't forget this.
I'm not touching that money.
It's just money. Take it. Tell me one thing. Why aren't you using the confession Gerald Martin gave you? You could nail Sprawley. You know you could.
For what? For bribing a bunch of no-account greedy non-entities? There's no proof that he killed Martin. There never will be. Bastards like Sprawley get other people to do their dirty work for them.
Where are you going?
It's best you don't know.
Taffin.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Look, it's just safer, that's all.
I'm coming with you.
No, that's not a good idea.
Try stopping me.
Look, I'll send for you. I promise. As soon as I know where I am. Trust me, will you?
You're going after Sprawley, aren't you?
Look, whatever happened before, I could always return to this town, no matter what. I could hide out here if necessary. Sprawley has destroyed even that. Do you understand? Okay.
Taffin.
No, come on. So maybe after all, I'll be obliging you and O'Rourke, eh? Going out somewhere else in the world?
Interesting car.
Yeah.
My friend will pay. Move and I'll blow your head off. Hang me old maze, huh? Now! Now! It's a new kind of safety harness. Cuts like a knife through butter. It's just one little twist of my hand. Now, you do just as I say. You follow the gentleman's car. Okay. Undo one end of the wire. And make sure you don't jog my hand. Sod.
Do you know anybody called Deacon?
Yes.
He called to confirm your meeting.
Did he? Right.
Is that what this is for?
It's none of your business.
No.
How
much more?
You spineless bunch of walking wonders. Look at you. You needed him because he could do what you couldn't do. Then you turn on him and leave him on his own to face that mob of psychopaths. All his life in this town. One of your own, since he was a child. And where were you when he needed help? Where? Afraid of your own shadows. I couldn't find one set of balls between the lot of you.
You're quite a survivor.
I want you to clear my name. I want you to tell him that it wasn't me that burned Martin and his house.
Now, why should I do that?
Because I'll kill you if you don't.
Taffin, you're a fool.
Attention, please. The airport express is now loading at doorway number 14.
Be cool, Charlotte. Be cool.